No, my name is Bob.
Bob, yes.
What name do you want to be known by?
Zori.
Zori.
Zori, my nickname.
Zori.
It's an Armenian name. Zori.
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 Zori. There we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, the pronunciation's a little. So, Zori, you mentioned in the cafe over there that your ancestry on one side of your family goes back to Armenia.
My dad, yeah.
Yeah. So, just tell us a little bit about what happened. As much as you can about the Armenian genocide and what happened there.
What I've read about years ago, I've been reading, still reading till today. Basically, this happened 100 years ago, where 1.5 million or so got wiped out by the Ottoman Empire, Turkey. Now, why did that happen?
Yeah.
Because the way I see it, I just think that they've done it for a reason. Why did they do it? Like, if you think about it, it's the only Christian country in the Middle East at that time. So I'm thinking maybe they didn't like the Christians
you know
in that
that
country.
Apostle Paul came, he's
Don't
actually Turkish.
listen to the heckler.
Right.
He's been heckling me for a while.
Paul of Tarsus.
What I'm trying to say is, like, it's like, why were they murdered just like that? 1.5 million just killed like that. And now we have a big diaspora. My dad's family ended up in India. We've got other diasporas in Syria, Iraq, Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, Egypt as well. We've got a huge diaspora, so how can it be fake? People are saying it didn't happen.
Who's denying the Armenian genocide?
Pakistani government, Bangladeshi government, there's other people that are denying it, saying it never happened.
Which are the
and a lot of the
governments
Islamic
denying?
countries were not victims.
Does the Turkish government acknowledge the Armenian genocide?
Erdogan has said he doesn't recognise it all. He's saying it never happened.
So
he doesn't like the
1.5
Armenians.
million Christians got wiped out, and it just is a myth, a lie?
They say
Armenians are spreading? How does he rationalise the disappearance of all those Armenians?
He just doesn't accept it. They're just trying to brush it under the carpet, saying it never happened. This is their mentality. This is and even a lot of the Islamic countries will do the same thing. They're saying it didn't happen. The only country that recognises it is Iran. Now, I can't understand why. Everyone says Iran is a bad country, their leaders and the history and all that. But they're the only Islamic country actually recognise it. They've actually recognised
So out of all the 60-odd Islamic countries in the world,
only Iran is the only one that recognises it.
Only the Iranian government recognises the Armenian genocide.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You asked me.
Within the Armenian church, are those Christians remembered as martyrs?
I haven't been to the church for years. I only go once every couple of, because I can't speak the language. I grew up mostly in the Indian Christian community. I go to church and sort of.
So do you go to like a
Catholic
Thomas?
church?
Oh, Catholic church.
Yeah, Catholic church. So basically, so I don't go to the Armenian church.
Yeah.
My dad doesn't even go. He goes maybe once every 7 or 8 years, but he's not really religious.
Yeah.
So I'm not really that religious myself, but I go to the Catholic church.
That's absolutely fine. For the moment, we want to talk about the Armenian genocide. So, what ended up? How did the Turkish? How did the Ottoman Empire go about killing the Armenians? Do you know?
I don't know. It's just from what I've read, they just wanted to take over the land. Because what happened? We had Western.
Whose land?
Our land. Because
Whose land?
Armenian land got
There we go.
They took the land, Western Armenia, what is now today Eastern Turkey. That was taken. Those people died. People massacred. Yeah. My great grandparents had to run away from there.
Yeah.
They actually came to India via Iraq and Iran. So on my mother's side of the family, there were Armenians that came to India via Iran. This is so mixed. It's like my father's side on my dad's great grandfather. So my father's grandfather came to India via Iraq from Armenia. So that's how these Armenians ended up in India. We've got a small community there, and most of them have ended up in earlier Syria, Iraq. We've got big communities there. Jordan, Iraq. Even Iran has got a lot of big Armenian community there. And we've got them, now they all live in America. A lot of Armenians live in America. We've got Glendale, California. You know the Kardashians?
Yeah.
Their father was Armenian. Their father died years ago. He was a lawyer. And he died many years ago.
And what do you think to the fact that the American government won't acknowledge the Armenian genocide?
Yeah, they don't want to lose their trade dealership with Turkey. So that might spoil their trade thing with Turkey.
What do you think?
That's what they're worried about. They don't want to upset Turkey.
What do you think that Christians should do in response to the Armenian genocide? How can we stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in Armenia? And
need to show awareness that this is what happened. It's true. It needs to be recognised.
Yeah.
I know India did sign it. They're one country actually recognised the Armenian genocide. Yeah. A lot of European countries have, like even Canada, I think has, and France have made it.
Yeah.
They've recognised the Armenian genocide. I think Greece has done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Spain. I think Spain has.
So any government that claims to be Christian should at least recognise the Armenian
Exactly.
genocide.
Yeah. Do their duty and do that.
Tell us about what's happening to the Christians the Armenian Christians in Azerbaijan, the occupied
There is I
territory.
don't know much about that, but they're
Well, just name the territory. People can Google it.
Nagorno-Karabakh. That's it. Nagorno-Karabakh.
Nagorno-Karabakh. And what do you have any other information?
I haven't really read up much about that. I know that was taken some years ago. They had a war back in 1993, I think it was.
Yeah.
And there was
And
a big war.
And Christian land was occupied.
Yeah. And I think from today that they still own it.
Are the Armenians there struggling for independence?
I'm not sure. I think they're just trying to sort of like mingle with the people there and just get on with things. So they're not really. I think they're just.
Are you speaking from knowledge there, or are you speaking from opinion? Like
Just an opinion, yeah.
Okay.
There might be,
Well, I would suggest to everyone that you go away and you look at what is happening to the Armenian Christians in Azerbaijan and the territory. What's it called again?
Nagorno-Karabakh.
Nagorno-Karabakh. And just ask yourself why your liberal elites who are talking about the occupation of Palestine are so silent about the occupation of Greater Armenia, while they're silent about the occupation of northern Cyprus and the desecration of the Church of Hagia Sophia in Constantinople.
True.
These are the narratives that we have to counter the liberal narrative with by talking about what is happening to our own people. Because all Christians are one people. As an English Christian, I stand in solidarity with Armenian Christians. And I would hope that my brothers and sisters in Armenia would stand in solidarity with me as an English Christian. Anyway,
Thanks a lot.
thanks very much for sharing your story.
Excellent.
God bless.
You too. Thanks a lot.
Yeah?
Great.
And
Appreciate that.
try to go to church a bit more.
Yeah, I will do it. No, I've got every Saturday evening, so don't worry.
Oh, great.
We have a Saturday evening service I go to. I always go.
I'm allowed to keep my brothers away, man. Come back home, brother.
Yeah, I want to. How are you doing?
Yeah, not so bad.
Okay. Do you want to? I want to talk to Abbas because he's angry with me. But at some point, I would love to speak to a Sikh about Sikhism.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll chat to you, but then maybe not on camera, and I'm camera shy.
You're camera shy.
Yeah, and my father thinks that every Sunday I'm in the Sikh temple, so I don't want to get caught out.
You do know this is going to get broadcast, right? Where's Abbas then?
But definitely, I'll come and holler at you one day.
Yeah. Have you seen Abbas?